What's up? This is Walk with Harrison. I decided to shoot a live video and I wanted to talk about how do we cope with new insights, because we are ending this year and we are coming into a new year, and every day is basically something new, and we go on a daily basis, always learning, always adjusting, always going through our own challenges. Everyone have their own challenge, right? And I want to start with Christmas time wasn't that good for me because I got into a back injury. I don't know, basically I got in a lot of pain. So right now I'm recovering with my lower back. I have a belt on. Yesterday I tried to go out dance. It didn't go so well. Couldn't move like the snake, right? Couldn't do the body rolls and stuff like that, but getting better. So the insight that I'm always learning, right? The insight that I have about my health, that I know always need to train smarter, always need to improve myself, treat myself, always be in the lookout for learning. And how do we do it? How do we cope with new insight? This is what I wanted to rant about, because we go along and we tend to always encounter similar problems, similar challenge. I would say it wouldn't be problems. We only have challenge. Like supposedly we only have challenge because it's a way of thinking. It's a mindset. So if we only have similar challenging coming at us, right? So if they're coming at us, like it's like life giving us this challenges, and they are repeating in themselves. They can repeat themselves as bad relationships or a bad friend coming into your life, or a bad habit, or an injury there. It's repeatedly coming to your, like you're having a headache quite often, and it's repeating itself, right? Like, how do you learn from it? And when you are searching for the solution, how do you go on to take the new insight, and how do you create it? Like, because you're standing here with your beliefs, and how do you drop your old beliefs and adopt new beliefs that will create a change within you, right? So this is the hard thing, and the thing I do is I try to stay present within me, and I try to tell myself that everything I know today, I might be wrong, right? So everything I'm saying in this video, I can start with saying that I might be wrong, right? Because tomorrow it's always gonna come another insight. So this is my insight of this video, that everything I say might be wrong, but how do I cope with it, right? I think I cope with the best when I'm humble with myself, when I'm humble towards life. So I'm ending this year really humble. I'm more present than I've ever been. I'm not letting myself being too distracted. I'm just, every time my mind goes into something telling me that, Harris, I need to do something in order to just just do something, because my brain always wants to do something. I get aware of that thought, and I tell myself, wait a moment, I don't need to do anything. I just need to be the observer of my own thoughts, right? I don't need to kill my time just to do something. I can just be and enjoy that is, right? And I will cope with the changes as they come. Like, my health is, I don't know, I'm losing my voice, but doing this video anyway. I don't know how you guys cope with your changes, but as we are coming to the new year, remember, a new year is just a number. Every day is a new beginning, and the only thing that really exists is this present moment. So how do you cope with this present moment? And when you learn something new about yourself, when you learn that you're more than your thoughts, how do you cope with that belief? How do you cope with that feeling? How do you embrace it? How do you adopt it and adopt it into your life so you can gain from it? Because you will always gain. Like, it's not that you will win or lose. It's you will always gain. It's something positive. It's a change. Being more aware in your body, in your mind, in your soul. It's the best gift that you can ever get, and you will cope with a lot of changes much faster. Like, you will cope with new insights about your health, about how to move, about how to eat, about the relationship to yourself. You will cope with that much better. And when you cope with the changes that is coming to you, new thoughts, a new way of thinking, it's gonna scare the old you. It's gonna scare the old story of you, because we are always bringing our past into our future and telling that story in the now, and it becomes a new the old reality becomes the new reality, because the only thing we have it's this present moment. So if anyone asks me, Harrison, who are you? Basically, I will always talk about my previous moments, my previous experience, but that is not me, right? It's my past story. So how do I cope with all the changes? Like, people will always, when you interact with people want to know you, but they don't. Then actually, they already know you if they stay in present. But basic people are in their brain, so they want to know and identify you and put you in, label you and put you in a pocket or a spot so they can try to understand you. But we are more than that, right? So the thing is that when you are more present about this moment, you will understand, or you will basically never understand who you really are, because understanding life with this brain, I don't think we are capable of understanding it. I think we can just feel it and go with the flow about this thing called life, and coping with it with the present moment, with awareness of what is, and how do I embrace it, how do I accept, how do I allow. It gets like, it's like, sounds really deep. Maybe it is, or maybe it's not. It depends how you think, right? It's about not thinking. Strange, right? It's about how you think about not thinking. And that's a good video, Harrison. I don't know, I'm just ranting, but this is how I cope with new reality, new thinking, new things that comes into my mind. And now I'm a lot of focus about my health, about vibrating, about keeping my health, keeping my life really healthy. Because when you have like a injury or a back pain, like you tend to understand that this pain body can be really painful. But as long as I'm in this body, this is what I'm telling myself. As long as I'm in this body, I'm gonna treat it as good as I can, because I'm always changing. All my cell is changing, my hair is changing, my beard is changing, everything is changing within me. But my soul, it's so much more than anything. And I will always be curious about who I really am, but that's another topic. But if you stay present, my friend, if you stay present and understand that this pain body, I call it pain body because it's a body, it's a form that we are in. This thing is a form and it feels pain. But how do we learn? How do we cope with the pain? How do we cope with the changes? It can be pain from the way you think. It can be pain by burning yourself or you can mentally burn yourself many times, go into walls. We can use different metaphors, but how do you cope with change? And I would say that stay in present and embrace wherever is happening to you, wherever you feel, embrace and learn from it. Understand that this is just a form that you're in. Whatever challenge you are going through, you are meant to go through them. It's helping you to grow. And I'm not telling that you're gonna live forever, my friends, and that's a fact. I don't know if anyone have said it to you before, but you're dying, my friend, and I'm dying too. But it's a reality that people basically don't want to talk about, and I don't want to talk about so much about this topic, but it's a really interesting topic. But this is just me ranting, and I think that everyone can cope with their challenges by being present more often, right? So I'm going into this new year staying more present, more aware about who I am, right? Just gonna drink some water, the gift of life. Okay, my friends, it's all for me. This is just a fast rant. Recovering, I'm home, I'm chill, I am humble over the experience that I have been experienced through this whole year, and I'm looking forward to new challenges. I'm looking forward to this new year. I'm embracing this space of now in a deeper level than I used to do, and it feels quite strange, but it is as it is, and it's quite amazing when if you can take whatever is coming as it is and embrace it. Embrace the present moment as your best friend, because if you can't be friends with this present moment, you will try to escape this moment and you will fool yourself, and you might realize when it's too late for your to do anything about it. But you have the chance right now to make peace with yourself, basically, and that is understanding who are you, yourself. Who am I, me. This is a really good exercise to ask yourself, because I know that we are a lot of people, we walk into this life and we distract ourselves with work and reading a lot of books and learning so much things, names, words, language. We learn so much, but we forget about the wisdom within. We forget about the present moment. We forget about the silence. We forget about staying in the moment and embrace the question, who am I? Right? Who am I? I'm no one, yet I'm everything. Think about it. It's really, really interesting. So, I really appreciate you. I have some friends here. Hey Patsy, I'm doing good. I'm recovering from a back injury, but I'm good. I'm gonna be back on the dance floor, dancing more this coming year. But I'm just humble right now, so I really appreciate everything. So this is all for me. Take care, my friends. Cheers. Stay present. Love is everything. Take care. Bye.